Carlos Alcaraz felt the heat from Chile's Nicolas Jarry in a center-court thriller but survived the scare to keep alive his dream of a final with Novak Djokovic. Organizers at the championships might as well have handed the famous old trophy to the Serb this morning had world no one Alcaraz crashed out. But he dug deep and turned round a 3-0 deficit to claim the fourth set and with it a 6-3, 6-7, 6-3, 7-5 win which was nearly 4 hours in the making. Told that fans wanted to see a final between him and Djokovic here, Alcaraz, who warmed up for his glory bid in SW19 by claiming the Queen's title, said, "It's not only tennis fans and sport fans who want that final, myself as well. Honestly. But I have 3 rounds ahead and I'm really focused on the next round. My dream is to play a final here and it's even better if it's against Novak." Pressed on whether he was surprised by his popularity given he's the youngest player in the top 50 rankings, he added, "I'm not surprised because I know my skills, I know what I am capable of. It's something I work really hard to be in the position I'm in right now, so I'm not surprised at all." Alcaraz is becoming one of the faces of these championships, and asked what his 2 best qualities were, he went on, "My flexibility is my best quality and I'd say I'm explosive on court as well." He had to use both at times to win this match and, while Jarry was always going to provide the 20-year-old matador with a decent, ultimately it proved tougher than expected. Alcaraz handled himself well in the first set but Jarry began the second superbly and, having won the first game, he broke his opponent to grab it by the scruff of the neck and race into a 3-game lead. The Spaniard had little answer to the world No. 28's placement and wasn't helped by inconsistency on his own first serve. He gave himself a chance to break back to 2-3, Jarry instead pulling away to 4-1. But Alcaraz wasn't going to back down and he forced the tie break which Jarry ultimately took 8-6. Jarry's levels dropped in the third set which Alcaraz closed out with relative ease but he roared back in the fourth. He saved 2 break points for a superb hold of serve that saw him take a 3-0 lead and looked like forcing Alcaraz into a fifth. Chile's number 1 has never won a 5-set match before and with the momentum moving in his direction he'd have been forgiven for thinking this might just be the day he'd break his duck. But, not for the first time in the match, Alcaraz's mentality was spot on and he turned on the afterburners to get the job done. Meanwhile, Holger Rune won a 5th-set tie-break 10-8 in a thriller of his own to beat Alejandro Davidovich Fokina 6-3, 4-6, 3-6, 6-4, 7-6.